Yeah, she
But
is.
I'm like, but I just like to think, no, she's mentally older than Journo.
My back hurts.
Sorry, Journo. I have to make fun of you.
Jarno's
Just-
always getting bullied.
I think the one character I'm very curious about, like, for voice acting is Trish and Rossetto.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
I'm just picturing.
yeah, because they did this when what you call it, when the Part 5 anime was like first airing in Japan. Like, yeah, they only told us ahead of time, like the six main guys. Everybody else, yeah, we learned who voiced them the day that they came out. So that's probably what's gonna end up happening here. So it's like, yeah, we won't know who's voicing who until they're properly introduced.
There's a
guys,
there's a link to the stream.
Awesome.
Oh, he's wearing the outfit.
Yes, I am.
Yay! Woo! I will say though, if there's anyone I want to voice for Rossetto, if you know Oran High School Host Club, but Mori,
Yeah.
yeah, I want that guy to voice him.
Yes, I am.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh God, who was that voice?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah,
A ghost.
I just pulled up the stream.
Yes. Plus Ultra.
Trans rights!
Alright.
Decker would say that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a nifty little picture.
Yeah. I basically decided to start working on a special Halloween picture with my characters dressed as other characters going trick-or-treating. And in the back is Iwa Kensha getting arrested for getting two into his character.
Oh God.
He's like, oh, I'm going to dress as Mineta from My Hero Academia. Nothing could go wrong here. Starts stealing women's underwear.
Oh God.
He gets caught for it. I wanted to make sure that I got everyone's, like, all of my characters, like, perfect reaction for this. Like, Kamiko's a bit indifferent. Like, he doesn't know what exactly to make of the situation. Twilight's more of a, oh, God, no. And then Riona's like, you fucking moron.
And letter says,
God.
criminals are punished.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know if you're into Three Houses, but there's apparently a really funny bit of fan art I found that is just, what the fuck? Let me just get it. It's kind of hilarious. Just, yeah, pretty much. Major Blue Lions. Like,
I wouldn't know because I still don't have the game yet.
Drink your tea. No.
get the fuck it. Dimitri, get the fuck over here and get your fucking tea already, you son of a bitch!
Walks in wearing a costume of manga comment. Hey guys, oh, we're doing that now, are we? Wait, also, hold on, I have the wrong layout for this.
Yeah, you do.
I have the TCG Suffer stream.
Walks in wearing a costume of manga common. Yep. Hey guys.
Yeah,
hello,
I saw that.
Protag. I didn't. Sorry, I'm in the middle of helping someone set up their Elgato.
All right, change it up.
Okay.
And they're a fellow Xenoblade, if you're curious.
Yep, there we go.
And a fellow Melee worshiper, which I approve.
Oh my God.
Also, yeah, as you see, I got the gloves too. Not gonna be wearing them. Not gonna be wearing them though for the whole stream, just because it kind of makes it hard to press buttons.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Also. Yeah.
I see a retweet of Yoshikage Kira on Twitter.
I showed that to Danny. She's like, "What the fuck?"
Guys,
is that a troll account or it's like somebody just never watched JoJo?
Hey Hey guys, I don't want to interrupt, but Letter says that two of us are peaking.
Huh?
Oh, I think it's because I have like your volume turned up like loud so I can hear some of you guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Cassie is pretty loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's just due to the microphone that she has.
I actually just have headphones, so.
Yeah. But yeah, I would also wear the mask to this costume, but I don't
really
like
want that?
it. I don't like it. They cheaped out hard.
There we go.
I think it's because they realized that Izuku had a mask last minute, and they were like, "Oh shit, he wears a mask! Quick, someone in the plastic department, make us a mask!"
It's like it's not that kind of mask, guys.
Are you like 100% certain that this isn't like just like a bootleg costume?
It probably is just to like try to be like, oh hey, let's make something that maybe kids could get for Halloween real quick.
I mean, honestly, I think the reason behind this is because they've seen Izuku not wear his mask so many times, because he almost never wears it, and forgot that he even had one in the first place.
Yeah. I mean, that is true. He barely does wear it.
Yeah. I mean, do you think later on he'll just ditch the mask altogether?
Nah.
I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't
as of
think
late,
so.
he hasn't yet, but like, he did even say like to Mineta, who's like, oh, you could have used this opportunity for a major like design overhaul, but Midoriya's like, I don't want to change the base design too much, and it just flashes back to his mom getting him the superhero suit.
Yeah, because his mom made it for him.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, I don't want to change it.
There's a reason for everything.
Because, my mom went through a lot of work making this costume. I don't want to change it much.
Yeah. And that's why MHA is my favorite anime.
Midori is a good boy.
Yeah, he
Fuck
is.
you, internet. I can have opinions too.
it's like, oh, how come you don't change your costume? My mom made this for me. But yeah, I decided also for some of the other characters, like, have outfits more befitting to, like, a bit of some of their origins, except for Kamiko. His is just based off the joke that everyone says, oh, he looks like Mega Man. Well, fine, assholes. Here, he's Mega Man X.
X.
Yeah.
No one ever calls him Mega Man anymore.
I do. He's a Mega Man to me.
Actually, fun fact. Mega Man and Mega Man X are two completely different robots.
They're what?
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
You're lying to me. I don't believe you.
No, Dr. Light did name him X after the variable.
Oh, also, apparently my mom just came back from overseas and got me some new slippers.
Yeah.
And they're nice.
Meanwhile, yeah,
Also,
I have
Deku is best son. I agree.
Yeah, meanwhile, I have Rion over here, who's based off of Lim from Fire Emblem, because that's a bit of what her design was based off. Twilight, I did not really know who to base her off of. I just know, like, I kind of wanted her to be someone blonde, and then Jordan here suggested, why not Samus? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see the Lynn. Her, yeah, she definitely does look like Lynn.
Yep. And then I had Iwa Kenja dressed as Mineta because canonically he's a womanizer.
Oh God.
He really likes to try to get in the women's pants.
The whammon.
The women's.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a thing.
Yes.
Well, I have successfully helped a friend out with setting up OBS and Elgato
That's
that they can use OBS to record through.
Wait, what? Oh, hold on a minute. I think I see someone sent me something.
Remember, kids, don't be thirsty.
Remember, kids, don't be thirsty.
Oh, what's that? Be thirsty? Fuck yeah! No.
Why is nutting trending on Twitter?
Probably because it's almost November, which means it's going to be No Nut November.
October 28th. Halloween hasn't even ended yet.
Well,
No Nut November is just a few days away.
People want to get that last little burst before they can't do it for the rest of the month.
That's disgusting. Why would you say that in public?
Because it's my stream.
Okay, I just saw something. I was like, oh no, wait, it's just a prank. Oh.
It's just a prank, bro.
I thought it was... it's just a video. I was like, never mind. So I edited it. There's something running at the trainer. I don't know what it was. It was something black. I think it was like Snorlax.
I mean, Snorlax is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, especially in Gen 2. He was the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also because Snorlax is a really good special defensive wall.
Yeah, and it had access to Curse, which all Pokemon were using in Gen 2.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm even bulkier!
And is that what you... Did I stop using it? Or do all Pokemon have Curse or not?
No, it's just that later on, it's just that the meta just started being centered around more of, like, faster Pokemon.
Oh.
Like, False Swipe Gaming have an entire video on how good was Snorlax, actually.
Yeah, and then they gave him, like, a pre-evolution in Gen 4.
Yep, they gave him Munchlax.
Yeah. Adorable. Adorable little thing.
No, not November intensifies.
No, not November in ya. What the heck's in ya?
What? Although now that I'm looking more at this picture, like, did I unintentionally add more fuel to the fire towards the Samus and Mega Man ships?
Oh, God.
Which is gross because Rock is supposed to have an AI age of 10.
Wait, people ship Mega Man and Samus?
Yep.
It's gross even though Rock is a robot.
Mainly because of the whole, oh look, they both got charge shots and they're both in power suits.
Despite the fact that one of them's like 10.
Yeah.
We don't even actually know Samus's age.
I thought Samus was like 20.
Yeah, she looks 25, but she has chosen blood in her, so she could be a lot older.
Oh.
Well, regardless of the fact, I mean, it's like, you know, yeah, Mega Man's a robot, but yeah, the whole point with Mega Man is, yeah, Mega Man looks like a child.
And he was
so, like,
sort of built to act like one of Dr. Light's kids.
Right, and it's like, you know,
he wasn't even a battle robot for when he was first created. He asked to be a battle robot.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like, I'm sure someone will be like, you know, well, he's a robot, so, you know, it's not the same as a human kid.
He looks like a baby!
It's still, that's still too squicky for my liking.
Yeah.
Basically, he babby.
Exactly.
Yeah, he is.
Don't date babbies.
You peddle?
Yeah, that's... If there's one thing to take from this stream, you don't date babbies.
You don't.
Exactly. You don't date Jaren and Giovanna.
Yeah, learn from the Aztef movie.
Yeah.
Stay away from my baby!
But mommy, I love him. but no, more so the one joke I was thinking was of back when it's like, it's like, oh, Timmy, please stop crying. Timmy, seriously? This is the worst date ever.
Oh my god. I just threw up in my mouth a little.
Oh, God.
Samus does the Ada Ada to make No!
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 Absolutely
why?
fuck off.
Even Dio looks at you and goes, "The fuck is wrong with you?"
Also, I'm pretty sure Samus doesn't even know what Ada Ada is. She's
No.
who has time for Ada Ada when you're like fighting space pirates and blowing holes in Ridley's brain?
Or talking about the babby.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't talk about that game.
That's not the real Samus.
Yeah, that's what I took away from it. I personally consider Other M to be non-canon. I know it's fanboyish, but she's so far and away from who I personally see Samus as that I just can't consider it to be in the same universe as, it's just bad. It's bad. I don't like bad.
It's a bad game.
It's a bad game, and everyone involved in it should feel bad.
I mean, okay, gonna be
But
more.
That said, Metroid Prime 4. I'm excited for it.
Okay, I'm gonna be a bit more fair. Like, the gameplay isn't bad. The story's what's
It's not bad. Yeah, the story is shit, but the gameplay isn't bad either. There's really good ideas there.
Yeah.
The only weird part about it is that it's all controlled with the Wii Remote's D-pad.
Yeah.
Well,
when it clearly should be analog.
Well, the weird thing, like, at least when I played Other M, I had no problems working it with, with the D-pad or anything. Like, I actually had no problems when you were doing the 2D sections. But when you have to switch from 2D to 3D, and all you're doing is you're just pointing the remote. Oh my god, the lag when you're in first person mode was horrendous.
Right. And I can also see using Samus's sync move to be pretty boring sometimes because it's so easy to land. Like, it looks awesome as it should be, but it's like enemies are pretty much dead the minute you use it.
Right.
Which, okay, in universe, Samus is supposed to be an ultra competent bounty hunter, but at the same time, in gameplay, it's not like you're really risking much.
I mean, why risk something when you have dodge frames that last for 50 million years?
No, you know what's really dumb about that game?
Yeah.
Okay, so, Danny, you know how Adam pretty much has Samus's upgrades be set up through authorization, right? Like, you're authorized to use missiles or something.
Yeah, it's like, turn on the fireproof suit after you're like halfway through the fire dungeon.
The reason he came up with that rule for Samus is because he knows how dangerous her suit can be, but the Varia suit isn't dangerous. Why would you deactivate it?
Because he's stupid.
Like, what the Varia suit does is just increase your defense and gives you fire protection or cold protection. If it helps you, why deactivate it?
Yeah, let alone, or even if then, it's like, why not? Okay, logically, it's okay. When you're going into the fire dungeon, activate it right away. I get, like, if this was, like, I'm assuming, the previous Metroid games, you're finding the upgrades as you go. So, if it was a situation like that, where it's like, yeah, you have to suffer through the dungeon until you find that upgrade buried in the dungeon, that's one thing. No problem there. But when when you have the capability from the very beginning, it's like, yeah, why would you not activate it? Like,
it's
even if Adam said, yeah, no, don't worry about it, Samus should go, hello, I'm about to walk in the fire here. I'm turning on the goddamn suit.
Yeah. There's only one occasion where she goes against Adam's orders and activates the grappling beam.
Right.
Which is like little too late, fake Samus.
It's like, next time do it earlier.
Yeah. Like, okay, I know that Adam is an important figure in Samus's life. Like he was basically a mentor figure to Samus when she was serving in the Galactic Federation. But like, have you seen your own resume, Samus? You don't need to take orders from him anymore. It's a sign of respect that she's following under his beck and call. So I get that. But she's also a character known for her agency.
Right.
So it's a weird middle ground.
It's spooky in this chat that it is pixelated Yoshi.
Yeah, it is.
Also, I liked Adam better when he died.
Oh, actually, you know what? I know what I'm forgetting. I need my playlist.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
go for it.
It's like, I have this playlist. I should be using it for streams.
Also, Pixelated Yoshi says it's spooky in this chat.
That it is.
It's spooky.
The perfect song to start with, yes! I just hit shuffle. And it just started us off with Pumpkin Hill. Yes!
It's like, okay, we take those.
We do take those. It's the perfect video game soundtrack for our Battle Royale.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I thought I heard a cat.
Big Mac asks, how would you guys react if they made a Himiko Toga origin film?
I would be down with that.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I know the manga kind of went into a bit of her origin story, like Ori. So, and I already know some of the things that occurred in it, and I do think it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I actually was like, I actually thought of a different way it was gonna go, but the way it went, it was like, oh, okay. Like, I think I was thinking that her origin story was that she kind of discovered her quirk from like, oh, she just sucked on a friend's blood or something, and then her face turned to that friend's face for just a second. And it was just more of a curiosity.
I like the idea that I thought of to how Stain figured out how his quirk worked. So
Yeah, you like that.
I like what I once thought of to like how Stain's quirk functioned and how he figured it out. It's like, you know, he's maybe like going out somewhere, he gets he maybe does something that makes him fall on the ground, he gets a scrape, and it's like the natural thing like some people do whenever they see themselves like get a cut or something, they try to lick the wound, and he licks his own blood, he's like, I can't move, what's going on?
Oh my god, would it work on himself?
Yeah!
Yeah. That's insane.
Like,
That's
here's the question, is Stain immune to his own quirk? Because I know Mina Ashido is to a degree. Like, she just has to make sure she's not spraying too much.
There's no pumpkin emote. Yeah, sadly, I do not have special emotes.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Thanks, Danny.
Yep, that would be pumpkin.
Hello, Jack.
Samurai Jack?
Back to the past. Riona's gonna be a pale person.
Huh?
Yeah, Riona's gonna have pale skin. She's a pale girl.
Ooh, nice.
I'm looking at a video where they made the goose from Untitled Goose Game into a tentacled abomination. I don't like it.
Why you don't like tentacles?
Listen, geese are already terrifying enough! Don't give them tentacles!
It's like, it's turning into a symbiote.
Like, may I remind you that geese have tongue on their teeth. I don't think you need to make them more terrifying.
It's so that they can, you know, get nutrients from algae and stuff.
It's still creepy as shit.
Yeah, picture me bitten by that thing.
Well, why do you think geese bites hurt so much?
Yeah. That would be a painful bitch.
I'll have you know that baby geese are affectionate as fuck.
And then they learn from their parents and become assholes.
No.
Yeah.
The minute you leave the room, they start crying.
And then they bite you.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, baby geese are cute and all, but then they grow up.
Yeah.
And they become assholes.
And then it's like, I wish I could run you over, but I can't.
Because you're important to the environment, so...
And plus, I don't really feel like having PETA bitching at me today.
Well, PETA will bitch at anything.
Yeah,
and they would also be hypocritical of, you know, their own protests.
That they would.
Yeah,
Yep.
well, you know, they don't care.
That's precisely why I can't take them seriously.
Well, no one can.
Yeah.
Oh, there's candy in my chat, too. Oh, Pixelated Yoshi, I see what you did there.
When you find our booby traps, they will do you in.
First we brought the master back to take this town away from Jack. We knew he'd fight to set things right, so we got bad guys who attack.
Stop! I've had enough of you! Your punishment is overdue. You've instigated chaos here and turned this town onto its ear!
Hail to Mr. Oogie, put Jack to the test. Keep him guessing all the time, never let him rest. Then Mr. Oogie
The Wii.exe. No, I see that emote you used.
I think, I today we're playing Fate's Conquest. Fire Emblem Fate's Conquest, and I think I remember not playing it again after a while because of, I can't remember the name of it. You know where you pat the person's head? I was like, please don't do that. No. I was just kind of messing around. I was just like, what the hell is this? Oh. Yeah, that's messed up. I mean, at least 2.3 houses is a little better. Still weird, but better.
Yeah.
By the way, fun fact, this OST came from a Nightmare Before Christmas game that plays like Devil May Cry.
Oh god, yeah.
That was a thing.
Oh yeah, I think I remember that. Like, yeah,
when you told me that it was somewhat like Devil May Cry, I was just like bewildered. And then I started thinking of the DMC5 rank announcer just going dismal, crazy, apocalyptic whenever Jack Skellington does combo strings.
Yeah, then I told you, by the way, they do that.
And that was when my brain broke.
Yeah.
And also, according to the creators of the game, it was sort of made in mind to be like the sequel to the movie.
Yeah.
This is one weird-ass Disney sequel.
I mean, it's Nightmare Before Christmas.
Just leave Nightmare Before Christmas alone. It's perfect as is.
The Cry Before Christmas.
Oh, what's that? Make a live-action remake of it? Okay.
Yeah, I'll mark my words. Disney's probably already thinking how to do it.
They fucking would.
They'll make live-action remakes of everything.
They're making one of Lady and the Tramp.
this where it's like, I can understand if you're gonna make like a remake or something. Like, if you're gonna honestly make a remake of like a Disney cartoon, like make it of something that didn't, you know, do so well like initially. Like, you know, imagine. Yeah, like what if they had done Black Cauldron the way the Black Cauldron was intended to be before they, you know, butchered it all to hell and it became, you know, what we got. Like, if they decided, let's do a, you know, let's redo Black Cauldron, but let's actually do it, you know, what we were originally intending it to be. And it's like, okay, I would be all over that. You want to go remake, like, you know, Atlantis or something, for example, or like, you know,
or Treasure Planet.
Yeah, like, give one of those movies that, you know, definitely had a lot of potential, but, you know, something went wrong, you know, at some point, but it's like, okay, tweak it up a little bit and, you know, rework it a little bit, and it's like, okay, give it a second chance. I don't have a problem with those whatsoever. But it's like, yeah, when you start touching, like, the movies that they were already considered classics for a reason, it's just like, what's there to add? What's there to change?
Yeah, I was rolling my eyes when they announced they would do the same to Lion King. You know, a movie that's pretty much already perfect. Not to mention, it's like you're basically doing a media change. Like, it's still animation. You're just making it more gross.
All right. Well, I just pulled up Wikipedia because they apparently have a list of the upcoming Disney live-action remakes.
Oh boy.
So, like, yeah, because in a couple of weeks, in November, we got Lady and the Tramp. So it's like,
live-action Cars is just cars just standing there. And that's the movie.
It's literally just NASCAR.
Yeah, it's literally just NASCAR.
Yeah. But it's like, it's like after Lady and the Tramp is Mulan, which I know, we've been hearing about that one. After Mulan is Cruella. So I guess Cruella DeVille is getting her own movie.
No. She's getting her own Maleficent spinoff. Please don't tell me they're gonna try to make her the hero.
I don't know. But after that, we have The Little Mermaid. We have an untitled Jungle Book sequel.
What?
Apparently, they're making a sequel to The Jungle Book, and it's going to be live action. We have Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. You think out of all the classic
first
movies,
Disney movie?
Yeah, you think that one would be off limits, but apparently not.
They pretty much established that nothing is off limits with Lion King, and with that, I must say a thing.
Well, it's like, let's see. So along with that, we have something called Godmothered, which I guess is supposed to be like another thing off of Cinderella. We then have Peter Pan. We have The Sword and the Stone.
Guys, stop!
We have confirmed The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No. Okay, now I'm done.
Someone needs to walk up to them, slap them in the face, and say, "Stop it."
We have Lilo and Stitch confirmed.
No!
What?
Oh, I'm very sorry.
Stitch planned. There's Pinocchio. Pinocchio is planned. And apparently, despite the fact that they're already doing a Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs remake, apparently there's another one that's going to be based off of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, but it's called Rose Red.
I'm sorry, what?
No.
That's going to be about the Queen. You know, Snow White's feather. That is so weird.
Let's see. And then and those were at least what's confirmed. As far as planned projects, a live-action film about Tinkerbell is in the works. Yeah, that's bound to happen. It was also reported that a live-action spin-off of Prince Charming called Charming is in development with Stephen... I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name. Writing and possibly directing. A prequel of Aladdin called Genies, written by Damian Shannon and Mark Swift, and produced by Trip Vincent, was announced in 2015.
This is painful to listen to.
It's like, God damn it, Disney.
With the haunting music
Like,
playing, given
for the Marvel stuff. I'm excited for the Marvel stuff. And Clone Wars on Disney Plus.
What's next? Live action Chicken Little? Don't give us ideas.
No, all this live action stuff is getting ridiculous and out of hand.
Yeah.
Just leave it to Marvel.
And
Yeah, with Marvel, they actually give a shit about their writing, to a degree.
To a degree.
Like, Falcon and Winter Soldier sounds interesting.
I think for me, what turned off the Avengers movie was Captain Marvel. I was just like,
They did Carol
get off
dirty,
the
honestly.
screen.
Yeah, like, the weird thing with Captain Marvel, when I saw that, I don't know if you guys felt the same way, but I just felt like there's a movie missing somewhere with Captain Marvel. Like,
I mean, she has her own movie.
But like when I was I saw Captain Marvel, but I was watching this, I'm like, why do I have a feeling like there should have been a different Captain Marvel movie, like a prequel or something, leading up to this one? I think it's just
honestly,
the way it was, the way it was directed or something. I was just like, I don't know. To me, I walked out of that and I'm like, why do I feel like there's a movie that's missing that should have been here?
No, honestly, Carol herself mentioned that the reason she couldn't help the Avengers on Earth was because she was busy helping other planets. I want to see those movies.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, we're just told and not shown. That was the issue.
How about that original Megalovania?
Megalovania?
Yeah, because the original Megalovania is playing right now.
Oh, you mean the one from Earthbound?
Yeah, from the Earthbound hack.
From the Earthbound ROM hack. Yeah. I wasn't even aware it was playing.
Yeah, it is.
I can't hear what you're playing because
because you don't want to hear double people talking at once.
And I don't want to hear myself talk.
You know what? That's fair. I don't either.
Yeah, that's true.
You always sound worse to yourself. It's a psychological thing everyone has.
Yeah.
It's like weird. I could hear myself, and then it would sound to me on a higher register than I actually am. And it's like, that's what I sound like?
Oh god, why do I sound like that?
I think it ultimately depends on how we personally perceive sound waves.
Well, I also think it's just more so the fact that we are our own worst critic.
That too.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, here's Minetic.
Also, Megalovania was in Homestuck, if those of you remember that.
Yep, it was in Earthbound, it was in Homestuck, and then made it to it went to Undertale.
Homestuck is coming to Smash. Ow.
And then it got into Undertale, and it got into Smash.
God, that song's been all over the place.
John Egbert Homestuck is coming to Smash.
That song has traveled the world.
Yeah.
It really has.
Yeah, I actually, as I said, I'm really proud of Toby Fox.
Yeah, he even did music for Game Freak recently.
Yeah, for the small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Little Town Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he gets more. I hope he gets more chances of careers, because he deserves it.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he and T-Lopes both.
Oh yeah. And I just realized 2 more weeks until Sword and Shield is out. Yes.
And that here's the Castlevania.
Wait,
Oh.
Vampire Killer, okay.
Yep.
Can't wait for Dirk Strider for Smash.
Oh yeah, Smash DLC. Like, they already got 4, and now there's 1 more.
Yep.
And then probably 2 more.
We just waiting for Mr. Terry Bogard.
Oh yeah.
Shanty.
That's like we have I'm trying to remember. Do we have a date yet for Terry Bogard?
Apparently, if we're to believe a certain leak going on, November 6th.
Okay.
I'm
so
still
coming up.
Yeah, I'm still trying to pinpoint. Because Terry has a weird voice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that the 5th Smash is actually a girl. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
Just
Girl
rat
Terry
it
would
out.
be nice. As an alt.
No, I mean, no, the 5th DLC.
Like
for
an actual,
Smash.
like, female character, not just an
okay,
alt.
I thought we were still talking about Terry.
What the? What are you talking
But I
about?
want a
was
girl
saying-
character too. Like, holy fucking shit, this is turning into a sausage fest again.
I'm
I
sure
know
they
it's
will
called
get a
Super
girl.
Smash Brothers, but...
That's what I'm hoping for. Like, I know some people talk about Reimu from the Toho actually being in, which would be kind of interesting. Like, yeah, I could definitely. That would actually be cool.
What's this about Smash Rockstars? Yeah, we're deciding on who is gonna end up being the last in the character packs.
Shanty.
I hope it's
I know
Reimu
she's
because,
weird,
like,
shut up.
I'm actually suggesting Reimu as a choice because, like, think about it. Her battle style is like pretty much bullet hell. That would be kind of cool to see.
Does Toho have any relevance? Just wondering, does Toho have any relevance to Nintendo?
I don't think they do,
Um, I know apparently there's some games getting ported to the Switch, and
never mind.
then there's
Okay.
yeah, I know that. Yeah, I tried. I looked around. Yeah, it seems there's some games that are gonna be ported to the Switch. I think so.
Yeah, I don't keep up
And-
with Toho. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah. I don't know shit about Toho, so. I mean,
No,
I know it's popular. I know a lot of people really like it, but other than that,
I know Cerno was her.
I know nothing. I don't know shit about that series.
I know.
Just
It's just like
pew-pews, and more pew-pews.
it's bullet hell pretty much. But with good music. Like seriously, there's like a lot of music that originated from Toho. Like Bad Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from Toho. Like I'm not kidding, it's literally from Toho.
Yeah.
What is that was hanging out of that bucket that you were just coloring in?
Oh, women's underwear.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's where it's like.
Guys getting,
Okay, that's what. Okay, that's what I'm looking at.
So
Okay, that's like I'm looking at that and I'm like, is that supposed to be like popcorn shrimp or something?
Yeah,
like
no.
what? Like what?
It's women's underwear.
Oh,
A
God.
certain someone couldn't help themselves.
Yeah.
they failed
Also,
November before it even started.
Oh God.
But how do you fail November if it's not November?
They
I
can't
know.
God.
Quick question, what do you think Terry's Final Smash will be? No fucking clue, never played SNK.
Yeah.
Honestly,
actually-
I honestly kind of don't give a shit about Terry, I'm sorry.
Actually, another
I'm happy I guess
suggestion
I'm
for
fans, but I'm like, who is this guy?
from what I heard for the female DLC is Tracer from Overwatch.
Given what's been going on with Blizzard, I wouldn't
They're
hold my breath.
probably gonna change
Yeah.
their minds.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what
if
it's
she
like.
were already planned as a DLC fighter, all that shit with Hong Kong probably burned that bridge.
Yeah.
Well, that and the fact that because of what was going on with the controversy, like they were planning like a major event for releasing Overwatch on the Switch. Like they were planning they were planning a major event. I think in like one of like Nintendo's stores in New York. I think it was. Like they were gonna have like some of the voice actors coming in and everything. So it was gonna be a big deal because it's like, hey, it's finally showing up on the Switch. But then all of this shit started going down, and it was Blizzard
All
was the
because
one that
someone cared.
Yeah, well, it's like Blizzard was the one that said, yeah, we're canceling. Like literally like days before they told Nintendo, hey, we're canceling. So Nintendo's like, okay, we won't talk about your game then on release.
Assholes.
Yeah.
Okay, assuming...
Okay,
yeah. Bleh. Sorry.
Yeah, not like it matters anyway, though, because like for one thing, I heard the Switch port was really bad, but it doesn't really matter anyway because we already. Yeah, well, we've already got words that Overwatch 2 is coming. So it's like, so you waited this long to give Overwatch, support the first Overwatch on the Switch, when in probably a short amount of time, like probably within like a year or something, we're gonna be moving over to Overwatch 2.
Yeah, it's like they already have a foot in the grave after all that shit, and it happened so fast too.
Yeah, so it's just like,
It's like, why would you port Overwatch to the Switch when you already wanted to get to the sequel immediately after?
Right. There's going to be an Overwatch. There's going to be an Overwatch 2. Yes, that has actually been confirmed. It's been confirmed that it's going to Overwatch 2. They're actually going to formally reveal Overwatch 2 at BlizzCon.
Not that anyone gives a shit anymore.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're probably banking like this is what's going to save BlizzCon. Like Overwatch 2 is going to make everybody like drop and forget everything. But apparently, from what I had read, it's Overwatch 2. It's going to be formally shown at BlizzCon. People are going to play it. It's going to have some new maps, new PvE. They're announcing a new hero. So I mean, they're bringing a lot of stuff to it, but it's just one of those things where it's just like, considering everything that's happening.
They already lost a lot of people, and it's a case of you messed up big time.
I
a lot more to win us back.
Yeah, I think Blizzard kind of underestimates people.
They underestimate that. They underestimated how much people cared.
Oh, and the crazy thing about all of that could have been avoided. It's so easily avoided, because Blizzard, like the whole thing was, at least their bullshit excuse that they put out there.
No, Fortnite 2 is eons better than Overwatch at this point. It's not even fair to compare the two.
No, well, what I was originally saying was how, with Blizzard, they're saying that, because I remember they put out like a written statement, and they were saying the reason that they had, given the punishment to that guy was they're saying, we don't want political statements on our streams, or we just want to focus on the game. So you had a different team literally do the same thing, and they didn't get any punishment until they. Well, no, Jordan, hang on. There's a lot more. There's a lot more to this. Like, because you guys have to remember, it wasn't just the player that Blizzard decided, okay, yeah, no, we're shit-canning that. They also shit-canned the actual casters, like the people that are like in charge of the stream, the people that had literally nothing to do with the situation whatsoever. Blizzard canned them. That's bullshit. And then it's like, yeah, you had the other team, like that I was telling you about, like I think it's like an American college team or something. All they did was hold up a sign that said, like Free Hong Kong or something. They initially had no repercussions, and because Blizzard initially did nothing, they're like, yeah, you know what? Screw this. We're dropping out of the tournament. We're forfeiting because this is hypocritical. And it wasn't until after they made the stink about it was when Blizzard finally came forward and said, okay, yeah, we're suspending these guys too. They suspended them and gave them the same sentence as the other guy after they've already dropped. So it's like, Blizzard.
I don't even know.
Also, did they fucking forget about the whole setting of Overwatch? People coming together for one cause, different people from different cultures. Did they fucking forget about that? Because I think they did.
Well, that's actually supposed to be Blizzard's, credo and everything. Like that was another big thing was like, the actual Blizzard offices, like, they have that whole saying about like yeah, we hear play nice, play fair, but they have another big one about like how every voice matters because because they build such big
Apparently
online
not Hong Kong's, according to them.
Yeah, not anymore. But but it's like between Hearthstone, between Overwatch, World of Warcraft. I mean, because not for nothing. Yeah, Blizzard was very much responsible for creating large and expansive online communities. And it's like, yeah, within a matter of weeks, they practically crashed and tumbled. I mean, it's like they're winning no love with the gamers. Blizzard employees have been protesting. So it's just like, it's like they put themselves in that you're damned if you do and they're damned if they don't. So I mean, it's like that's where they're at right now. So it doesn't really matter what Blizzard does at this point; they're screwed. But it's like
change of management.
Well, no, it's because because a large chunk of their profits and their player base come from China, and China, they're a freaking communist country. So their government and the way they handle things very different from what we have here. So I mean, it's like that's where it's like, yeah, you can't criticize the government or anything. Like they definitely restrict free speech and shit, which is what started this whole thing. So it's like, because like that's why this whole thing with Blizzard happened. That's why this whole thing with the NBA, where like a coach put out a tweet in support for Hong Kong, and China got so up in arms, and it's like the NBA was like so freaking scared that they're gonna lose connections to they're gonna lose access to Chinese money and shit because they make a lot to make fun of it. And sure enough, China gets upset. They decide to ban South Park from their country. But Matzo and Trey Parker, who are notorious for pissing off so many groups and not giving a shit because they they make sure everybody gets a kick in the teeth. Yeah, they don't back down or anything. In fact, they put out a whole statement saying, we welcome our Chinese overlords. Like they threw it right back in their faces. They're like, yeah, okay, you want to ban our show? That's fine. You're not going to stop us. Yeah, it's like, okay, you can ban us, but you're not going to stop us from making fun of you. So, sorry, guys. But it's like, but yeah.
Why?
Hi, TP.
I don't know what I was going to say, but that, my friends, is why they're gods among men.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually, I'm looking up another potential female character that I could see in Smash, and it'd be kind of cool with this one character because of how their legacy is. It's kind of similar to Samus. Like, what about Lauren Croft?
Yeah, Lauren Croft would be nice.
I would love to see some classic Lara Croft in there.
Yeah, it's
wearing her classic breeds.
That has to be an alternate skin, okay? That has to be
old Lara Croft.
Are you kidding me? That's the only Lara Croft that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, classic Lara Croft. That's the one that matters.
And her one polygon tits.
Yeah.
Or as Caddy used to say, voluptuous titties.
Breeds.
Yeah, well, yeah. Now they're called breeds.
Yeah.
Really? I think they pronounced beans all this time.
I'm just reading some of the comments about the suggestion for Lauren Croft in Smash, and one comment kind of annoys me, saying, "Not sure what you're talking about. Usually when I see Laura get brought up here, it's people who want her in that are talking about her. People always call her, in those threads, irrelevant trash and Sony hoe."
Jordan, it's best Castlevania song from Ultimate.
Yeah, these are the ones who want so.
Yeah, those people, they're probably only familiar with, the modern takes of Lara Croft. Because not for nothing, once you've gotten past like the first 4 classic games, Tomb Raider's history tragically became very, very rocky. Because it's like, yeah, it was like, it was like pretty much after like the 4th game, it was like, okay, you really have no idea what you want to do anymore. It eventually changed hands, like, you know, because it was by Core Designs, and then it went into IDOS. So it's like, you know, it eventually, you know, the IP went into a completely different company, and yeah, they haven't had too much since then. At least up until until like this recent modern take, which even then, it's just okay. Like, you know, because I at least played the first Tomb Raider remake, and it's okay. It kind of sucks that it's an Uncharted ripoff, which is actually kind of funny considering how Tomb Raider was an inspiration for Uncharted.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, Tomb Raider inspired Uncharted, only for Tomb Raider to try and rip off Uncharted.
Yeah, like, so that's kind of ironic.
Yeah, that's true.
Bloody Tears is best Castlevania song. I mean, it's not the objectively correct answer, but I'll accept it.
Now, I mean, Bloody Tears is the most famous Castlevania song, but they're all great in their own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just choose it as an acceptable answer.
I mean, honestly, I would argue that Castlevania's music overall is better than Mega Man, and both are great soundtracks.
Remember what Sakurai said, Castlevania is nothing without its music.
But,
isn't that why Castlevania has like so many songs on Smash?
Yeah.
Compared to every other one.
Others were taken from other games because they were already great.
I think it actually has more tracks in the game than Pokemon.
Yeah.
Think about
Castlevania
that.
for a monster bashing game is very musically inclined.
Again, also, more tracks than frickin' Pokemon.
Also,
And they all play
Pokemon,
on
what?
one
Yeah.
stage.
Also, Sakurai, what the fuck? Why don't we have evolution spirits in this game? You could benefit a lot from them.
I mean, to be fair, we at least have an EV spirit.
Yeah, EV, but not Espeon, or Umbreon, or Sylveon, or Jolteon.
Maybe there wasn't really any idea that Sakurai or anyone on the team could come up with.
I mean,
like,
there's
oh,
plenty
Oh,
of
come
ideas.
on, Inkling could totally be a Vaporeon.
No, like, and with Espeon, you could have it increase your, psychic abilities if you main Nest. Like, you don't have to make them flat-out spirits, but you can make them supporter spirits. Like, I'm surprised they didn't do that at all.
I mean, I was looking at, I remember the Yoshi, how the EV spirit was 3 Yoshis, and I think those are already a lot of. I mean, that's already representing Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Espen, Flareon. So.
Oh, T-Bates in the chat said that we have Jolteon and Espeon.
Oh, wait, do we? Oh, okay. I thought
anyway.
they weren't.
Okay. Anyway, what's called, Malik asks, Realm, I hate to bring this up, but what are your thoughts on Distant Kingdom's tweet that pissed off people, including some of his fans? I see what he tried to do, but the execution was way off.
Basically, it's just, Distant Kingdom being a whiny snob as usual, so I don't care.
Also, he should fuck himself in the ass.
That's what he gets, in all honesty.
Okay,
Who is this guy?
He is a very, very loud person when it comes to, like, fuck Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Yeah, he basically gets really critical, and when he brings up here's what he does that's really fucked up, and basically why I have no respect for this man. The fact he actually compares a children's game to the events in Hong Kong is like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Wait.
Why would you do that? He literally compared the protest in Hong Kong to Pokemon's protest. Like, no.
No, they're not.
That.
No, because one protest actually matters, the other one doesn't.
And it's a children's game. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
The thing with Hong Kong is a lot more serious in nature.
Yeah.
Like the Pokemon. Well, you can at least say, I care about Pokemon. Fair enough. If it affects the sales, then yeah, it'll affect something, but it's not gonna be the change that it's not gonna be the change that actually is affecting the world and stuff.
Right.
If it weren't for the thing in Hong Kong, a lot more. There'd be a lot less shit going down. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. It just, to me, proves the fact that, it just proves to me, why should I listen to this fucking idiot if he did that comparison? Like, no.
Exactly. He lost all credibility when he made that comparison.
It's like, it proves to me the point that, if people are actually defending this guy, then I've lost all faith in the Pokemon fan base. They're just nothing but entitled brats.
Well, I'm not gonna lose faith in the entire fan base, because it's like,
No.
I know when Heaton posted something
Just
about
the Gen
it.
Oneers.
I know when, just the Gen Oneers. But I know when Heaton posted a response to that, she had some people posting on like, hey, don't link all of us to this guy. We are not represented by him.
Yeah, there's good fans out there. There's just...
Yeah, I know there's good
many
fans, but...
loud haters out there.
Yeah, and also Malik, I know it was I know he's I'd arguing like, oh well, it's just an example. Well, it's a stupid example.
It's a fucking bad example.
Yeah,
just because it's an example doesn't mean it can't be bad.
It's also a great example. It's also a good instance of you can have an opinion, but that doesn't mean your opinion can't be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it is in my honest opinion that the sky rains chocolate. And you cannot say I am wrong because it is just my opinion.
Okay, it's a dumb opinion.
What the fuck?
Also, trying to go back on track with the female Smash characters, potential female Smash characters. Bleh. I'm struggling super hard with coming up with examples other than Shantae and a certain Xenoblade character that I know you can see in Shulk's chain attacks in the game of Smash Brothers, but I won't say it because it spoils the plot of Xenoblade, and I'm still doing my Let's Play of it, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But she would also be really good.
It's Crumb.
I'll just call her 7.
It's Crumb.
Sure.
I've seen people hold out hope for Byleth.
I wouldn't mind Byleth.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Byleth as long as they do something different with them.
Which I don't think they will.
I say them because there's also a male Byleth.
Well,
for those who forgot.
It's just like Robin, but it's but regardless, if you look at the default abilities and such that Byleth has, at the start of the game, which is kind of the approach they took with Robin. It's oh my god, it's another Fire Emblem sword wielder. I mean, I hate to pull up that dumbass argument, but tragically that kind of applies here.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, if should 3 houses be represented? Absolutely, 3 houses is amazing. But I would sooner want to see Edelgard, Dimitri, or Claude over Byleth. But that's just me.
Yeah, one of those 3 would be a better choice.
I think the issue with it with either of those 3 coming up is the only way they could be included is if they were Mii costumes.
I could see that too.
Probably what would happen.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things how cool would it be to have either of those 3? Because one, you get a Fire Emblem character, but it's Edelgard is your axe wielder, Dimitri is your lancer, you get Claude for your archer. It's you got
no one has swords.
Yeah, you're bringing in other Fire Emblem classes. It's part of the reason why I think I enjoyed Robin so much is because Robin is a primary magic user. So it's holy crap, that stands out. I would love to see some of the other Fire Emblem classes be represented, and 3 houses would be a prime target to use it.
I think basically also my issue with it is that, well, you gotta remember, Byleth actually knows more than, a few weapons and skills, if you actually look at their, whole, skill list. I'm not kidding you, literally, if you look at their skill list, they're actually really good at punching, too, so they can also punch.
Well, Three Houses, like, they completely rebuilt the whole battling system and such. Like, you want to talk about crazy customization? Like, I've done a route where I made Violet more like an assassin. I've done a route where I built Violet like a mage, and she was nuking everything. I built Violet like pretty much like how Claude ends up at the end as like an archer riding a dragon, wiping the map out of everything. So it's like I think that's just more so testament to like because they completely rebuilt that battle system. They made it far more customizable, so you're not strictly limited to where it's like flying units can only use these weapons, or it's like they can only have these things. It's like they've opened it up a lot.
Yeah, definitely customization, and since it's a sandbox game, you can also reverse it by having like Violet be using one of the weapons. That's what I'm thinking.
So
like Violet being versatile.
Weird question. If Pokemon had a more traditional fighting game, which fighting game character archetype do you think would fit each Pokemon the best? You mean Pokemon's not a traditional fighting game?
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon kind of exists.
Oh yeah, also Violet has a whip sword, so there you go.
Just pull an Ivy from Sword Caliber.
Yeah, that's why I think Violet would be different enough as a sword fighter with that whip sword thingy. I don't really know the properties of it because I still don't have the game, but
yeah, it's like I suppose. Again, it's just my personal opinion. It's like wouldn't object to Violet. I would prefer to have any of the other three because they're far more interesting characters.
Yeah. Back to possible other examples. I honestly can't think of what.
I just think my issue with it is that it's like if you're going to include one, you're gonna have to include all three. And knowing the Smash community, yeah.
The Smash community is going to complain regardless of who gets added in, because we're all petty children.
Yeah, it's like that's the issue too. Is like if you add like all three, and you count like also the other Fire Emblem characters, that's like 10.
Mario still has more.
Yeah, Mario still has way more.
I just don't.
Well, last time I checked.
Yeah, no, it's just that I think if there was any character that could work, it probably would be a good choice because we are playing as them most times.
Yeah.
That's kind of my takeaway on the whole situation. That if there's any character that would be perfect for Three Houses, Violet would be good. And I thought of a way they could be included, like actually be included into a Final Smash, which involves gambits. Like based on what weapon you have, a certain character will come out and be used for that gambit. Like, let's say for example, Violet was holding a spear, okay?
Yeah.
And when you use this Final Smash, basically Dimitri comes out and the Blue Lions come in to attack.
Oh, that actually would be cool. That actually would be cool.
Or if you have a axe, Edelgard comes out and the Black Eagles come. If you have a bow, Claude comes in and the Golden Deers attack. But if you have a sword...
Fear the deer! Fear the deer!
Yeah! But if you have like a sword, like Sword of the Creator, instead, guess who else appears?
Yeah, probably the
I don't
teachers,
know.
I would say. I would say the teachers, probably.
Rhea.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I would say, like, Rhea, Sedith, Hanneman, like, pretty much get, like, the faculty. The recruitable faculty could show up.
What would be the better Final Smash for Byleth is trapping all the fighters in a McDonald's play place.
Like, you get, basically who you get in this one is, you get Rhea, you get Sethith, Flame, Cyril, Hanneman, Manuela, Catherine, Eloise, Shamir. Yeah, you get all those guys. Like, that would be a really cool Final Smash.
Yeah, that actually would be a really cool idea. So it's like, yeah, I like that. Like, yeah, man, if you're gonna incorporate Byleth, you find a way to get everybody in the goddamn game.
Oh, BJ!
Yeah, you said it's a Gambit. Gambit would be really... Yeah, come on, it's like using Gambit and based on whatever weapon...
If you're not busy betraying us, of course.
I really wanted to go to Canada.
Never gonna let that go.
Yeah, And then also, like, basically,
Oh my god,
if you
do
win,
you think that this is kind of his World 1-1?
Yeah. And then I thought of, like, if whatever weapon Byleth holds and they win the match, basically their winning animation would change based on what weapon they have.
Okay.
So, like, for example, let's say you have the axe, you're having a tea party with Edelgard. If basically you have the spear, you're training with Dimitri. And if you have the bow, you're pretty much, like, trying to see what Claude's up to, like, if he's trying to prank somebody, like, you know, one of his schemes. And I guess if...
Can I just marry Claude and Smash?
Hey, don't worry, I married him too, man!
See, like, the results screen, like, changes from a results screen to a wedding.
Might as well. Dude, Claude was the best. I'm sorry. It's like I did not play. Like when I initially played Three Houses, like I did not expect to love Claude as much as I did.
I actually went for Golden Deer first because it was just like I kind of want to go for the one house that has like all the characters I like. So Golden Deer was the first one, and they seem chill. Like, okay. And I guess if you have a Sword of the Creator, you'll be like kneeling down to rank, so like loyalty. So it's kind of a reference to like, you know, I don't want to spoil too much, but it references a certain thing about Three Houses, about the routes.
Okay.
You know which ones I'm talking.
Brando says, "Can I marry Dimitri in Smash?"
Sure, why not?
Yeah, you can marry all of them, even the fascist dictator.
I can't relate to this conversation.
I'm sorry, I gotta make fun of Edelgard. She's a fascist dictator.
She kind of is. I'd say, yeah, it's so funny because because I actually ended up landing into the Black Eagle route my first time around, and I was just like, okay, that was pretty cool. But then it was like, yeah, my second route was Golden Deer. And I was like, wait a minute, Edelgard was actually a bad guy? Because in Edelgard's route, of course they don't play it up that way. But then it's like you play every other route and it's like, oh, I actually was the bad guy first time around. Okay, that was not expecting that, but that was cool.
Apparently I heard that apparently heard in Blue Lion, apparently Dimitri's reaction is like, oh fuck.
My favorite house was the Golden Deer house, just because I loved that cast of characters. But despite that, I will say, as far as like narratively, as far as like which route had the best narrative story, I will concede and give that one to Blue Lions. Blue Lions had a great story.
Yeah, it definitely did. Like, I feel one of the lords in one of those routes, like, it's kind of odd how that characters got more backstory information from this route than their own route, which is kind of weird. It's like, okay, what happened? You know which one I'm talking about, like, Edelgard?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an issue with that. I was like, yeah, why wasn't I told anything about this in her own route? Like, wow.
Because evil is only dependent on the person's perspective.
Yeah. It's like, as I said, what I like about Three Houses is perspective. It's like, everyone in there is like, can be right and wrong. That's what I like about it.
Remember what Raksha, Master of the Eastern Border, once said, there is no good or evil, only nature.
I guess like, all else fails, even if you can't have this as like a fighter, maybe as an assist trophy, I demand that we get Ferdinand von Ayer.
Yes! Oh, yay! Joking, he got to this Valiant Smash! I am nuts! I was like, when I heard that Billy come out that voice thing, like, Ferdinand, I was like, oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, well, that was like, yeah, I was playing that, and I'm like, why does this guy sound so familiar? And I look it up, and then I see Ferdinand is, Billy Cameron's like, Josuke, son of a bitch!
And then also what helps is that Dorothea's voice actress also voices Tomoko. So,
Yeah, it's like they got it's like they got a lot. They just have a good voice cast. Period. In Three Houses, like with so many characters to juggle around, they all did a really good job. So it's like props to them.
Yeah. Like, actually, I heard apparently that I think 2 of them are actually new voice actors. I think it was Blaine and Ingrid.
Really?
Yeah, they're actually new voice actors. I was like, wait, really?
Yeah, man.
Soon they will be in everything.
Yeah, they will. I will say, like, yeah, I think I could definitely see them getting like some really good voice acting careers in the future. They definitely did a good job.
Yeah, I like hearing some new people coming in.
Hello, I apologize for the sound. I am currently car.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god.
I'll be quiet a lot just to make sure that like you're not distracted by noises. But I was gonna say, yeah, I've noticed Fire Emblem has had quite a history with new voice actors and actresses. Like, didn't Fates have quite a number of them?
I believe so.
Oh, yeah.
I know at least one of them was new. I know at least one of them was new to voice acting, and I would know because I'm friends with her.
Oh wow, really?
Wait, what? Who?
TP said he's friends with like one of the new voice actors in the, I think it was Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, that.
The voice actor for Kagura, actually.
Kagura?
Yes.
That's the.
Oh.
That's a.
Cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Sarah was new, and I mean, she hasn't gotten a lot of work since, but you know, very least she's still something.
Yeah, man, hey, gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and she was able to reprise Nino in Heroes.
Nice.
Awesome.
But like also like really that Fire Emblem in general has done it. It's just that I know someone more personally that has done it.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, we got Mo 2018 and Jet and Princess Kayla 1. Welcome.
Howdy. We'll be talking random shenanigans.
Yeah, while I'm drawing spoopy, scary skeletons.
Shivers up your spine. Oh, apparently, oh god, someone mentioned this. Missed opportunity. Monokuma's eye for the pumpkin. God.
You know what? You are tempting me now.
If you think it'll fit, go for it.
You are tempting me.
Yeah, this is why I think Monokuma should be in Smash. Just think of the possibilities with that thing.
Yeah, I completely forgot what I was talking about. Fuck.
No, female character. I think you mentioned Shantae earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, and then it completely devolved into Fire Emblem. Fuck, what was I gonna say?
And then I suggested Lauren Croft.
Laura Croft, number 7.
Okay, let me think.
I mean, let's think. What else? What other series do we? You know what? Maybe it doesn't even have to be a theme. Like, it may be a lead, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Or was that a question? Like, did someone ask if it was going to be a female?
Well, more so like we were trying to think of other female characters just because it's
that's
like...
what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to come up with other examples, but I can only think of Shantae, 7 from Xenoblade. That's not her real name, but that's an identity. And I can't think of other female characters, but I can think of other characters. Well, that's kind of a lie. I could see someone from Killer Instinct making it into Smash, but it's out of these 3 characters. it's either Jago, Fulgore, or Orchid, who is a girl.
I don't know anything about Killer Instinct.
It was pretty prominent on the SNES, or rather, it got a port on the SNES, and it was considered a really good game on there. It's where Ultra Combo came from.
Okay, and this is not the one where you're playing as like monsters or something, and you're fighting each other. Or am I thinking of a different? Or am I thinking of a different one?
There's monsters, humans, and in the 2013 remake, which is severely underrated nowadays, has a dynamic soundtrack, and like whenever you land a serious hit, like a combo breaker or a counter breaker, which was introduced in that game, the music sort of shifts and then goes to a different part of the song. It's really cool.
Okay.
They also added a new thing where when you're doing your ultra combo, every hit is a new musical tone. So it's very combo heavy.
Oh, are there any Bandai Namco franchises that could have a strong prominence, female or otherwise?
Only one that I can really think of is Wonder Momo.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Let me see. I'm gonna try to look it up. Oh wait, I think I remember this game. It had a really good song. Mirror's Edge.
Oh, Faith?
Yeah,
No,
Mirror's Edge.
I think she's talking about a song.
Well, no, because the main character in Mirror's Edge, her name is Faith.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Faith. Yeah.
Let me just look for her. I know it's like, I know it begins with an, I'm gonna try to look for the page. It's in here somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't think Mirror's Edge was made by Bandai Namco.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It's like one that I can think of that has a female lead. And it's been parkour, so there you go.
Speaking of parkour, Ezio would be an interesting character from Assassin's Creed. What? Yeah?
You're at your computer, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, her. Okay,
TP wants something.
I was gonna ask, look up some franchises that are under the Bandai Namco name.
I'm the worst person to look this up.
Okay, someone else do it.
Bandai Namco games list. Surely there be a Wikipedia.
Yeah, because like the only one other female character that from Bandai Namco I could probably think of is Wonder Momo.
All right, let's see here. So video games.
Okay, I found
My God, they have a lot of anime.
Of course they do.
I've seen Mobile Suit Gundam, I'm seeing Naruto, Dot Hack, Digimon, Dragon Ball.
Well, Dot Hack first started as a game. That's not like originally an anime.
Oh, okay.
That's also technically, if we're gonna be technical, since Digimon started like a sort of Tamagotchi thing, doesn't that count? Would that count as a video game?
I guess.
Especially considering like the origins of the Game and Watch.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Pixelated Yoshi asked you a question that could be offensive, Brian.
Okay, then.
Madden or Smack?
No, different one.
Oh.
No, I'll read it out. How about that rabbit kid that does Wahoo and that Realm likes? I can't read.
How about we go with option number 3, get out of my house.
Until you get better taste.
Okay. But outside of the anime stuffs, let me see. Well, there is the Tales series that they're very notorious for. Let me see here. We've got Soul Calibur. Lots more Dragon Ball, Ace Combat. Tekken 6 apparently. More Soul Calibur, more yeah, pretty much all the Tails franchise. I'm sure you can scrounge up somebody from the Tails series.
Oh yeah, I can never see Tails.
It's not a female from the series, at least Lloyd.
Yeah, it's most likely if they were gonna pull someone, maybe Lloyd.
So,
Yeah.
He's from Symphonia, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
the main character from Symphonia.
Yeah, because I never played a single Tales of game.
I've only played one, and it's one that I know no one ever talks about.
I know there's one that has a really edgy female character. Hysteria?
Yeah, Berseria. Yeah, I think that's a relatively recent one. I think.
Yeah, I can see that being in the. I can actually see that being there.
Okay.
I mean, it has a female lead, and basically, her. I've seen a bit of her attack system and her moveset, and I'm like, yeah, I can definitely see being in Smash.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
you know, no.
Well, technically they did develop this, but they did publish Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
Dark Souls for Smash!
I mean, other than that, my other choices would either be Travis Touchdown, because I know during the time of Brawl, they Suda51 mentioned that they would love to see him in Smash, or a character from Monster Hunter, because you know Rathalos is in this game.
Monster Hunter would be great.
Actually,
It might be one of those two.
Rathalos from Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
I'll be happy with anyone else, personally.
wait, time out. Hold the phone. Wasn't in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, wasn't the Monster Hunter character female?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. There's a female character.
Yay.
Yeah, well, like if you're gonna bring in a Monster Hunter, I mean, you could. My God, the possibilities are endless with that one. Because I mean, it's like.
Would they be a heavy character?
I think it depends. I think it depends on what.
A female heavy character.
Well, I think it would also depend on what's going to be what armor are they wearing and what weapon are they bringing, because there's going to be there would be some weapons easily would be heavy class, but then there'd be others where I'd be like, probably not. But I think it depends. What are you bringing weapon wise? What are you bringing armor wise? At the very least, the Monster Hunter must bring a Palico. At the very least.
I don't know what that is.
Those are the little kitties that go around and fight with you. So you bring
right.
So bring a fighting cat.
Did you have one of the taunts or something? I don't know. Like this.
Yeah, like how Morrigan is in Joker's.
Oh,
taunts.
Morgana. Looking cool, Monster Hunter!
Okay. Oh hey! I completely. Oh my God! I know, again, anime title, but I don't freaking care. Let alone they published it. They technically did publish Eyes of Heaven.
Oh yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Eyes of Heaven. So if you really want to bring a female character in there, hey, Stone Ocean is coming! Free advertising!
Yay! Yeah! That would be good. Get Joey Cooper in there.
Okay, but technically gonna go. Okay, if we're gonna go that route, they published the Digimon game.
Me from Digimon. Well, I think we found KP's new main.
Okay, think about it. Think about it. You can have it be one of those Pokemon trainer things, but instead of switching out normally, Squirtle, Charmander, Squirtle, Charizard, and Ivysaur, just have it be that evolution, like Palamon to Chocomon to Lilymon. You have to work for that kid.
Finally, Agumon will finally be in Smash.
And then we can see which is better, Pokemon or Digimon.
Yeah, finally.
Also, this completely slipped my mind. Guilty Gear has plenty of female characters.
It does.
I was going to say, the answer to your question, which is better, Pokemon or Digimon, the answer is actually Joker from Persona 5. The answer is Arsene.
It's like you know, it's like okay. Apparently, another Namco franchise, I guess. Not so much female, but it's one that you know. I'd love to see them try to pull off. How about Katamari Damacy?
Just roll a ball around.
Yeah, can we find a way to roll up the Smash Fighters?
They just roll up the Smash Fighters and that's all they do.
Take some platforms with you. Like, can you imagine? Imagine going on like an F-Zero stage and it's like you're just rolling up the cars.
You know what? I don't want to see this in doubles matches, so just so I can see someone picking that character and be like, alright, I gotta roll K. Rool out of these people.
They end up becoming an S tier character.
Yeah. Just
I mean, at least Zero's reasoning for not being in Smash is because he would simply be too powerful.
Yeah, it's fighting game law that whatever fighting game Zero is in, he has to be top tier.
Yep.
Pixelated Yoshi asks, how about TF2 in Smash? I know a lot of people have been wanting that, and it's like, actually, like our friend BJ, he just recently did like, what if the Heavy was in Smash?
Yeah.
And from what I was seeing, a lot of people really liked what he thought of.
Nudge, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Promote, chill.
Come on, we're all friends here.
I know.
I mean, a good portion of us are part of the Spiffy Needle Geese channel. I mean, I'm just sort of a gadfly who just hangs around them.
I mean, I am too.
I'm in for the ride.
I am perfectly okay with Shelly. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, chill.
You know what? Let's.
No, I recommend watching it too. It's pretty good.
Yeah, well, you know what? I can sit here and be like, everyone subscribe to Master TP10's channel.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Anyway. You're the one who was saying that it's okay to show support. So we're showing support.
I will. I'm gonna say on the topic of the Heavy though, or a TF2 character. The issue is, I don't think like. Say what you will about like how prominent certain characters have been. At least their franchises have been represented or like have been on Nintendo consoles before. Like, yeah, Cloud was from the PlayStation.
I was literally about to bring up Cloud.
But Final Fantasy got its start on the NES. It was primarily a Nintendo-based franchise until that moment, and Joker from Persona 5, freaking Persona, like I think even Persona or the Shin Megami Tensei games have been on Nintendo consoles before. Not to mention PQ or Persona Q.
Right.
Banjo and Kazooie, I don't think I need to say anything. Dragon Quest also got to start on Nintendo consoles. The thing is, there's been like no there's been no sign of a Valve game, I think, in general, on a Nintendo console, let alone Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if you could try to argue Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, but that was a PC exclusive.
Also, Sonic is a third-party character, so he can pretty much fit anywhere.
Well, more so the point is that, like, every third-party character, like, in Smash has had some affiliation with Nintendo one way or another.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
which Killer Instinct does, or rather they did. Sorry.
I mean, if they did, I think it still counts. Because again, Final Fantasy and Cloud Smash. I don't know if that's necessarily the strongest reasoning, but like but every single one has had a connection with Nintendo. So while I won't say it's impossible, I'm gonna say it's a lot more unlikely. Like as much shit as they're in right now, I think Overwatch genuinely does have a better chance of getting a character in right now than Team Fortress 2. Simply because at least their game is on the console.
I mean, given the shit that Blizzard's done recently, I think those chances might have been swindled.
Yeah,
Oh no,
they fucked themselves up.
Oh no, I completely agree. Right now, they would probably not want to take that chance, or they'd have to make a statement going like, yeah, it's there, but we planned this a long time ago, and it's less a decision,
You fucked it up, Blizzard!
It's less this and more that. That being said, something they said implied, like something Blizzard said before all this shit happened implied that they're not the fifth character in it. Because I think Jeff Kaplan said that, like, you know, Nintendo is free to use any Overwatch character, implying they haven't used any of them yet. And after this, it's going to be a real uphill battle to include any more.
Right.
But back on topic, I think Team Fortress 2 doesn't really have as much of a shot because
T-Bait says that Fatal Fury and King of Fighters have never been on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
Oh.
So anything's possible at this point.
Well, Smash has become. Yeah, well, Smash nowadays has just become love of all things video games, and Terry is here more so to represent the arcade scene, kind of like with Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So it's like, so yeah, I mean, yeah, really anything goes.
I think it's also because King of Fighters, was a source of inspiration for the first Smash Brothers on the N64, I believe. It was said.
I believe. Actually, I think King of Fighters has gotten at least ports onto Nintendo systems. So, well, it's not like been primarily like first part. It'll be third party support, but it'd still be like there would be that connection.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it's certainly not as strong of a connection as Final Fantasy, but still. That's my opinion. And let me again reiterate. I'd love to see Team Fortress 2 character in Smash.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's likely.
This is an opinion list.
Yeah, this is an opinion video.
It's my opinion!
I see. What's gonna happen is that the next character that gets announced is going to be Izuku Midoriya, and Bakugo is gonna have a fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
I mean, when isn't Bakugo having a meltdown?
He does all the time.
It's like,
It's
well,
like,
what
you're
about
making me
me?
angry.
Well, you know, just like, well, what about me, you guys? Oh, we got the perfect thing for you, Bakugo. Really? Yep, assist trophy. What the fuck?
I was gonna say, Bakugo's pretty much the guy who would be like, "You're making me angry," and then someone else would go in and say, "When aren't you angry?"
He's the raging Hulk.
It's like I drink whenever I get mad, but Bakugo, you're always mad. And now I'm hearing the theme for the Regenerators from Resi 4.
Oh, lovely. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. Jill could be in it.
Yeah, Jill Valentine could be in it. I mean, either
I can
her
see
or
that.
Claire.
Or Claire, yeah.
Yeah. So anything's possible at this point.
No, then that's when they like pull a complete 180 on it. It's like, oh, you want Claire Redfield? Nope, Sherry Birkin.
I mean, Sherry's good too. Wait a minute, you're talking about little girl Sherry, aren't you? Not Resident Evil 6 Sherry.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be like a big troll or something, just something so unexpected.
It was a troll devised by Ada.
Yep.
It was a trap devised by Satan. Now go on and make rapid progress. I just realized.
What?
Seeing as it's almost the end of October, I think I'm gonna have to save my stream for Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the next Halloween, because I was way too busy this month.
Oh. I mean, having a job can do that to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't suffer as much as I did when I played Ghosts and Goblins, which is a bad game. Don't ever play it, guys. I had to play it twice, so I can never play it again. That's how much I wanted to get it out of my life.
Jordan! Speaking of which...
What?
Listen to what's playing!
What? What? What is it?
Ghosts and Goblins!
Oh, that's
That song will haunt my nightmares.
Heard you talking shit, Jordan! Here's the soundtrack!
Fuck you! You are shit, Ghosts and Goblins! That is Mega Man X6! Yes, I said it!
Those are some bold words.
So for those of you who don't know why I think Ghosts and Goblins is a shitty game that no one should ever play, not only is it archaic in controls, not only does it look ugly, yes, even for NES standards, it looks terrible, not only is it absurdly difficult for no reason, because enemies would pop in from random locations like the ghosts, or they would have erratic patterns like the red armors, or they would just not die like the Satans, and to beat the game, if you want the best ending, you have to beat that shit twice. And guess what happens on the second playthrough? Enemies get faster!
Yep, it gets harder.
Okay, I had save states, but granted, but even then, I don't know how the fuck I managed to play through that game twice.
Through sheer determination, that's how.
I think so. I mean, my streaming wasn't nearly as good as it is now in terms of connection, but I played through the entire thing, and I'm happy that it's over and done with. But I have Super Ghouls and Ghosts to do as well one day.
Which
Maybe
luckily,
Bloodstained 2.
is nowhere near as brutal as the first game.
You know, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is actually good. I mean, you still have to beat it twice if you want the best ending. So I might just do what I did with Ghosts and Goblins and just beat the first playthrough off screen, and then I will stream the second playthrough because I don't want to show it twice.
What? Malik is telling you to get good, Jordan.
You get good.
It's like,
Also, Malik, yeah, I'm sorry. Did you say that Ghosts and Goblins was fun?
Jordan, if you want a suggestion for a game, how about Dreaming Mary?
Wait, what?
Dreaming Mary.
Can you type that out?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna type it. I'll show you the title
Dreaming
screen.
Mary.
I'll show you the title screen.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me get the title screen because it's really. kind of cute. And
Wait,
here it is.
Is the chat roasting me? Why the fuck are you roasting me over the... Why the fuck are you roasting me over the product of Satan? That's not roast-worthy. You shouldn't be thanking me for beating it twice. Also, if you think it's fun, show me a video of you playing it. Live stream it and show it to me. Tell me you're having fun then. You need to fucking stop, I don't know, smoking weed, because you sound really high right now. No one says Ghosts and Goblins is fun without being high.
Here's the game.
I mean, unless you're a masochist.
Also, hi, Streaming Mary. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, I go with that game. I'm sure you'll like it.
I don't like the tone of that voice.
I'm sure you'll like it. It's lots of fun. It's totally a relaxing game. And we'll probably get you away from Ghosts and Goblins. Like, trust me, it's a good game.
You know what the
Ghosts
Dark
and
Souls
Goblins
community...
is the reason I have depression.
You know what the Dark Souls community say, Cuckoo, but you know what you can say that? Get that ass back!
No, Dark Souls, I would have fun with Dark Souls. Ghosts and Goblins is that bad, people. I'm not fucking exaggerating.
You heard it here, folks.
Let me get my screenshot. Ghosts and Goblins?
And before anyone says, Pixar didn't happen, I have a fucking entire playthrough on my YouTube channel. I will link it right now. I will show you guys that this game is not okay. And it never will be okay.
I abandoned this game in several countries.
Here you go, guys. This is it.
Damn it.
I found it. I found pictures of it. So it's about a knight hunting monsters in his underwear.
Pixel Yoshi's gonna go.
Hit once. Oh, yeah, okay.
Excellent.
Malik says he would record it, but he don't have a video camera.
Then use your damn phone.
I have an Elgato now, so as long as I can get like so long as I can get Ghosts and Goblins, whoopee.
Don't get it. You'll hate it.
You just...
I can like...
No, but seriously, Ghosts and Goblins is one of my least favorite games of all time. It's that bad for me.
Oh.
Besides, there's no Solrock TP. I don't think you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't like Soul Rock that much, okay?
Actually, I just remembered something about that whole dispute. Apparently, like, everyone got all pissed off just because you can't turn up the XP share in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Like, wow.
Oh,
People are fucking getting mad over that. Oh, I was involved in the conversation where they were...
Oh no!
Like,
Pokemon is actually taking cues from modern RPGs. The horror.
No, I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh no, you can't turn off the EXP share anymore. Question: when did you ever turn it off?
Yeah,
really.
Not to mention, do you really want to have your party have schizophrenic levels, like from 1 to 100? No, you don't. You want everyone to be balanced. I think that's cool if that's true. So that way you don't have to worry too much about your party's levels. That and it's a good quality of life upgrade that I appreciate. Like, not to say anything against grinding, but not only do I have responsibilities to attend to, you know, a job and all that, it's just, I don't want to spend too long just trying to raise my Pokemon to evolve or get a certain move before I get a move on.
Yeah, and for anyone who brings up, like, EV training, that's what post-game's for.
Yeah, that's what post game's for. You don't do it during the main story.
Yeah, because you're never gonna get proper EV training through main story anyway, just because there are mandatory encounters that you have to go through where they're gonna get you EVs you don't want.
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you're the type who does it during the main story, good for you, but it's your first playthrough. It's like you're not proving anything by EV training your Pokemon, you're just proving you have a lot of time to kill.
Yeah. I'm just like, yeah. Oh yeah, Black and White definitely needed it the most.
Which first anime character did you feel like you wanted to be like as a kid? That's honestly a good question.
I didn't watch anime as a kid.
And
I only just got into it.
Oh.
I was really into Digimon for a time. Like, yeah, probably any of the protagonists were really... any of the protagonists at the time were really fucking cool. So, probably one of those. I could be with an awesome dinosaur. Like...
Well, okay, shit, I was gonna... Can I go back to the Pokemon topic for 1 minute?
Sure.
You know, for what it's worth, Sun and Moon did a better job. Like, I think the reason why the lack of why the EXP share has been such a negative topic has been because in X and Y it was so easy to break the games a bit. Sun and Moon,
it got harder.
Sun and Moon, actually accommodated. But likely, Sword and Shield is going to accommodate for the fact that EXP is now like shared amongst your entire party by doing that. So, yeah.
Okay.
The first time I heard the Ghosts and Goblins theme was in I Wanna Be the Guy.
Can we drop the fucking subject before I murder?
I wanna be the guy? Alright.
I wanna be the guy.
I would rather talk about I Want to Be the Guy rather than Ghosts and Goblins.
That game's more brutal!
It's not Ghosts and Goblins.
It's worse!
It's not Ghosts and Goblins.
But it's worse!
It's not Ghosts and Goblins.
But it's worse!
It's not Ghosts and Goblins.
You're a city boy.
It's not Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
You know what? You know what? Can I be Ghosts and Goblins?
No, you can.
Yes, you can be.
TP, you can be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, don't let
I feel attacked.
Don't let him let the pussy bitch basically get his own piss fit.
Wait, who's the pussy bitch here, me?
Wow!
I could be a football playing king in space.
Yes.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh my god, no hesitation.
I'm sorry I had to say it.
There is no mercy in these halls.
Guys, what the fuck? All I said is that Ghosts and Goblins is shit.
You know, something that literally every internet reviewer says.
Yeah. Everyone says in my opinion. That means you already know you are.
J Peacocks, I'm not being serious. I know how much worse and difficulty I Want to Be the Guy is. I was just saying that because I don't want to talk about Ghosts and Goblins anymore, so stop.
Ghosts and Goblins?
I'm actually getting mad, by the way.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm hungry. Talk about food, so I get hungry.
Well, I have an apple in front of me.
I have
some
No. Actually, no, I lied. I'm thirsty. Let's talk about Pokemon cards.
I mean, I wouldn't mind talking about that.
Oh yeah, it is called, the chat's called Pokemon TCG Suffer Stream.
Even though the Suffer stream is like last week. Which, by the way, for those of you who didn't see it, we did not pull the shiny Charizard. Yay!
Yeah.
But off stream, you pulled something, I think.
No.
I think you pulled something like later in the week.
Oh, right. The fucking full art Nihiligo.
It's okay. I pulled a full art, frickin', whatever that Pokemon's called. Zero Aura GX.
Oh, Zero Aura?
Yeah.
Oh god.
The full art, like, hyper rare, no color one.
Yeah. I mean, I actually do own that.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, I mean, it's like, hey chat, can I marry Hilda? Yes, you're allowed.
Question, which Hilda? There's like several.
Which Hilda?
Yeah, which Hilda?
Wait, if you're talking about Fire Emblem Hilda, if you're talking about pre-time skip, then no. If you're talking about time skip, go ahead.
No, they're talking about Hilda Bird from, Cuphead.
I don't know who that is.
The boss, Hildeberg.
I don't know who that is.
Or the one from Pokemon.
Or Legend of Zelda.
No.
There's a lot of Hildas.
Hilda's 15. Pokemon Hilda.
Presses the Mary button anyways.
TP no!
Pedophile.
For me, I made Hilda into a Wyvern Lord. Never regret it. I get such this cute little pink anime girl on a dragon. I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, good thing Brandon's not here, considering what's playing right now.
Wait, what?
Higurashi.
What? Oh my god!
Let's see an English cover from Amelie.
Oh god, that's... Oh god, would he be screaming?
Yes. He'd also probably leave the stream. He's like, fuck this!
Context?
When it comes to anything horror, Brandon hates it.
Oh,
yeah.
I kind of relate to that.
I bet he can't handle.
Yeah, like... I think one time, Danny, Ryan, and BJ tried to get him to do Five Nights at Freddy's, and he was just stuck looking in the corner the whole time.
Yeah, it was when we first went to MomoCon together, and it was like, yeah, we actually even like streamed this, like it was just for fun. We're like, okay, we're gonna stream just a bunch of games because we had all four of us in a room together, and one of the games that we did was Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was like, I was the one playing it. BJ turned the lights off, so we're all in the dark. And then Ryan is literally like holding Brandon, being like, no, you're gonna stay and you're gonna watch this.
Ryan, you jerk.
and the game crashed on us on night 2, so we didn't get very far.
That's weird.
It's like in the middle of night 2, it's like the screen just goes black, and it's like, game? Like, no jump scare or any. The game crashed on us.
Brandon sabotaged it.
If you're gonna go to another convention together, like if you're gonna go to MomoCon again, frickin' gonna try that again?
Probably not
In my room, streaming Five Nights at Freddy's.
Let me see.
Five Nights at fucking Freddy's. Never heard that game in the series before.
I mean, I heard of Five Nights at Fuckboys.
Yeah,
That is true. I didn't hear about that.
Oh, Five Nights at Fuckboys is hilarious. Yeah, Jordan, Five Nights at Fuckboys was like that was a game.
Dog.
Yeah, like that was a game that like somebody made like in RPG Maker. So yeah, it's an RPG with Freddy Fazbear and all of them, and it's just full of like dank memes.
yes.
Someone in the chat asked, "Where's the X-Me costume?" That is a good question.
Wait, is it not an ultimate?
What?
Hold on, I think I need to look this up.
If it's not, then that's fucked.
Wait, what was the channel's name?
No, yeah, I see a Mega Man X costume for a me.
Yeah, so why were they saying...
Wait, what was the,
Why were they saying otherwise?
Wait, what was the game channel name? I'm trying to find it. Wait, hold on.
Well, I mean, there's several me costumes that are not currently that were in Smash 4 but aren't in Ultimate. Like the Chocobo costume's on Ultimate, I don't believe. Heihachi's is not in Ultimate. Make that however you will.
It was in Smash 4, but yeah, it's not an Ultimate.
X is not in this game. What the fuck?
Okay.
By the way, something
Which is weird because the Central Highway remix is in this game.
By the way, something I learned, funny enough, the Mega Man X upgraded Spirit, the only one that, like, the Mega Man X Spirit is the only one that has more overall power than the form that it can be upgraded into. Like, Full Armor X actually has lower total power.
So, yeah.
Okay, I found the channel. So wait, what was the? You said that basically Brendan was playing Friday Nights at Freddy's or something. Okay, we just look at that.
Okay. Yeah, that's
numbers of Mega Man X. That's fucked.
That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. TP. First armor is weaker than bare bones. It should be the other way around.
I didn't see those. Aw.
Maybe it's an oversight.
It has to be. Or maybe they got so bored with World of Light that they forgot to actually program. No, I'm kidding.
You know what? That would be me.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh, you can play Bendy and the Ink Machine, right?
Yeah.
Ryan
streamed that like all on SNG.
Oh god. I need to see this.
I know Mr. Maniac had lots of fun, like yelling at Ryan throughout the whole thing.
Was he backseat gaming him?
Yep.
but because Ryan was playing it blind. But had his laptop not fucked up the way it did, it's like we would have done a lot more spooky streams because like Ryan had like a whole freaking backlog of horror games because he was wanting to play some more horror games. So he had like this whole backlog ready to go, and he was just gonna do like all month long, just do all these like spooky streams. And then his laptop just took a dump on him.
Yeah, and
like,
Geek Squad has yet to fix it from what we've seen.
Yeah, from what it sounds like they initially told him it'll probably take like 2 weeks to get this thing repaired, and it's been about a month. So that's where it's like, Yeah, you know, Ryan's getting pissed.
What is a month to you people?
What is a month? A miserable little day on a calendar.
Oh yeah.
And so what? Like after that, they just throw a thing of glass?
I mean, of course. You can't present a question like that and not throw glass.
I'm just looking around on the internet. It's fun. Oh yeah, actually,
By the way-
I think I just remembered I'm actually around chapter 50 of part 8. And I'm like, God, this town would be sadistic if you're obsessed with money. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, oh God. I would hate this stance so much.
Hey guys,
Like,
fun fact
if you're-
about me, I can recite the opening dialogue between Richter and Dracula just from memory.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I mean a lot of people can just because of how meme-worthy the voice acting is.
Yeah.
In fact, die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
Oh, can we do it actually?
Yeah!
Just because.
Why do you think I started it?
Yeah, okay. So you're gonna be Richter then?
Yeah, die, monster! You don't belong in this world!
It was not by my hand that I was once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves!
Perhaps the same could be said for all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill need a savior such as you.
What is a man?
A miserable little pile of secrets. Or you not talk? How about you?
But enough talk.
Get it? Because he's a vampire too.
Oh God, I found another photo.
You know, guys and girls.
Yeah.
Have any of you seen a video? It's pretty much an animated version of some people trying to recreate that entire exchange in the Discord DM group.
That sounds interesting. Sounds super interesting.
Oh, it's great.
Pretty much.
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about, TP. Yeah. It was not by my hand that I was once again given flesh.
Yeah, I know that one.
What is a man? A miserable a pile of secrets.
Secrets, gamer.
Destroying glass over and over.
I think I remember someone like came in by accident and it got going. Yeah.
Wait, I think we forgot a part. Oh.
I remember that one. I just remember seeing this it better. I'm like, yeah, pretty much. That pretty much that happened. Yep. Just sit back, have some popcorn. Yeah, you two go off and kill each other. Yeah. Yeah, like, I'm just like, yeah, you two go off and kill each other. I'm just gonna have some popcorn. Yeah.
I ain't getting involved in this.
Yeah, I just love this whole scene.
It's like, Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
Yeah, this is like, actually what's even funnier is like, yeah, apparently about, I'm just like...
Oh,
yeah, like,
you mean, Robert Belgrade, JP Cox? He was a great Alucard.
Yeah.
By the way, how about that Jeff?
Huh?
How about that Netflix show?
I'm excited for season 3.
I really want that to come out soon. I know it takes time.
Animals humping in the undergrowth.
It's like, speaking of Netflix shows, how about that Bone show that was announced?
Come out, please!
Bone. Bone.
By the way, Jordan, something I'd recommend after the stream, maybe you could take a look at Rose.
Right. I haven't eaten yet, actually.
I mean, you could go get food.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but then that comes at the cost of being in the stream. They want to be in the stream, bro. They want to be in the stream.
Oh my god!
I love being in the car alone because it means I can yell as loud as I want without any repercussions.
I see.
Except the damage to my voice. But, you know, it's no big deal.
Freedom.
Freedom! Freedom!
But
Eventually, Fauntable P. Bone will cut me out to get you.
the only thing with driving is I have to be responsible.
Fuck that, that's not fun!
But with great power comes great responsibility.
And I have to keep both eyes on the road and put both hands on the wheels and turn my turning signals on when I want to turn right or left.
Wait, no, Jordan. Say that again?
With great power comes great
Gullibility!
I thought you were gonna reference Spider-Verse for a sec. It's like, don't you dare finish that sentence! Don't do it! I'm sick of it!
Come on, you know me. I'm always gonna go for the spectacular reference first.
True.
You know?
Thanks, Sandman.
I'm gonna search up Ghosts and Goblins.
Damn it.
Is anyone surprised that we haven't seen Star Evolutions or any evolutions? Not too surprised, because keep in mind, this is sort of the inverse what happened with Sun and Moon. In Sun and Moon, they showed a little bit too much.
By that, I mean they showed everything.
Yeah, they showed pretty much everything. And in Sword and Shield, they're showing very little. And I think what they're trying to do is bringing in more of an element of surprise for our first playthroughs. I would at least like to know the evolutions of the starters, though.
Yeah, I think they want to leave it a surprise.
For sure if they're going to bring in a new evolution, because it's a secondary generation. It's Gen 8. Where's our new evolution?
I think it's also because they learned from their mistake in Sun and Moon, where it's like they revealed everything. So
So I also feel it's a bit of that, but also because of the attention that Sword and Shield has been getting.
So
Yeah.
I think that also kind of exacerbates some of the issues because so little has been actually revealed. And what has been revealed has garnered some controversy. The lack of further information kind of puts a lot more of that into question. Like, listen, I don't like the whole national event thing. I don't like how much people have overblown it, but with how little Game Freak have pushed in regards to how many Pokemon would be in it or an approximate amount, it really does. It does put into question how many Pokemon are they gonna have? How many? Like if like I understand why they didn't want to not post as much news as they did, because Sun and Moon, like part of Sun and Moon's criticism, like prior to release, was because it was based on how much we got. But it feels like the exact opposite problem is happening here. We're not getting we're barely getting any information, and while it can add an element of surprise, an element of being able to discover something. On the other hand, because of what we have been told, it's added more fuel to the fire than it should. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. There is a little bit of uneasiness surrounding Sword and Shield. Not just what the community has been overblowing, but with how the game is presenting itself. I mean, there was a 24-hour stream just to show one Pokemon.
Technically two. But in the sense of kind of evolved, it just hadn't been officially confirmed, hold on.
It's gone quiet.
It has.
Too quiet. Yeah.
Make some noise!
Come on, boys. Let's make some noise.
I can't, my parents are asleep.
Oof.
Oh, this guy. Dang. But yeah, Jordan, if you want a game to play, play Dreaming Mary. I think you'll like it.
Okay. Dreaming Mary.
Let me just look. Let me just get Dreaming Mary the tropes. If you want to look, I'll get it for you. No, it's an RPG maker.
Oh. Alright.
Let me just get to the website.
Okay.
If you want, here's the link. You want to check it out? Here you go.
Sure.
You might want to read the instructions first.
Do the what? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. Oh wait, here's the download.
Oh.
So here's how the solid colors are looking out right now.
Maybe
Nice.
just gets better. Here's the download.
Okay. Oh, it's free.
Yep, totally free.
Okay.
You want me to read you the story about this game?
Sure.
Okay. Mary is a girl who loves to dream. In fact, she loves to dream so much she can spend an entire day dreaming. One day when she falls asleep, she finds herself in a nostalgic place very different from other dreams. Everyone then knows her and treats her like an old friend, and they invite her to play with them. or help them. When she finishes all of their tasks, she's invited deeper into the dream. Will you lead her to fall into her dreams, or will you bring her back to the waking world? As a player, you have the choices in the final decision of Mary's final dream.
So
Yeah.
it takes place in a dream.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okay, it's... Yeah, it finished downloading rather fast, actually.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So, Jordan, take a listen to what I have playing now.
Hang on.
Let's see.
Woo! Lower Brinstar.
Yep.
Okay.
What is it? What is that, Honk?
Lower Brinstar from Metroid.
Yeah, specifically it's the Samus Returns version. The
Oh,
water
God.
caves.
Oh, God.
It's one of my favorite Metroid songs.
Ooh, I see. So, what do you think of it so far? The game? Okay.
Copy and I'll just put it on desktop.
Copy and pasta.
Yeah. Copy pasta.
That is what I'm doing.
Ezio Auditore di Spaghettis.
No, Ezio Auditore da Spaghetti. Okay, now I'm opening it.
Alright then.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh, and by the way, if you see a radio, I recommend keep listening to it.
Okay. I see New Dream.
Yeah.
I will go to New Dream.
Yep. Wait.
Mary. Always remember that you can do anything in your dreams if you try. You can change your life through your dreams. You have that kind of power. Find the key that turns dreams into reality, and the entire world will open up for you. But Mary, be careful. Be careful. If you fall too far into your dreams, you will never wake up. Okay.
What is this, some Freddy Krueger shit?
I won't say much. It's just Mary's her dream.
I hear voice acting.
Yeah, that's the radio. I would recommend just keep listening to the radio because it answers a few questions.
I'm trying to.
So just listen carefully.
Fuck, I think I missed a few things.
Like what?
I don't know.
Just keep listening to the radio.
I think you guys were talking over it.
Oh, sorry.
And it doesn't play again. Fuck.
It should. No, if you just go to the radio and click it, just
Oh.
yeah, it'll keep talking.
Okay. I already forgot the button to confirm. I'm trying to play the radio again.
Let me just look for the controls.
Yeah, it's a keyboard game. I already don't like that.
Don't worry. Let me just look for the controls.
Alright.
You forgot about the controls?
I'm not a multitasker.
Okay, let's see. Okay. Let me just see.
I mean, while you do that, the pixel art's nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the controls. Let's see. Oh, instructions. About the controls. Let's see.
Oh god, T-Base is saying burn, burn, burn to the ground.
Hey, Flame Hynard.
Hey. I think I remember there was like a space bar.
Okay.
Yeah, try that.
Nothing.
Oh. Okay, let me just look for a playthrough. I think I remember the controls. Hold it. Okay, actually, it's Z to confirm.
Yeah,
X to cancel and Eric.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, Z to confirm.
Yeah, I'm pressing Z constantly. It's not doing anything.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I can use the arrow keys to move.
Wait, are you clicking on the radio?
Yes. No.
I'm pressing it gently.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do things. Oh, this door is locked.
Yeah, you might want to look around the room.
I am pressing Z constantly.
What's wrong with? Is there something wrong with your Z control? Check the controls.
I don't know.
Can you check the controls to see what's wrong with it? Because it should be working. Okay, let's... It's E to confirm, X to cancel, and F to use movements.
Yeah, movement works. And I press Z on the door, and it says the door is locked. Is there something else I should be doing?
If you see like a, you see
Oh,
like
wait a minute! You have to turn and do it. Okay, that's dumb.
Yeah.
There's a chocolate on the bed.
Yep. Oh wait, did you check the radio? Try that. Just keep listening to the radio.
Okay, yeah, actually I have to turn. Alright. Okay.
Chat wants to know what game it is that you're playing.
Shush, shush, shush.
Dreaming Mary.
Yeah. Okay, a song played that was titled Nightmares. Let's listen again.
I will say Dreaming Mary has some really great songs.
Okay, Mary likes longer dreams. A haiku in Japanese. Okay. Her real name isn't Mary.
Yeah, it's Marty.
Yeah, Mari.
Yeah, like Mari, that's how it's spelled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Brian?
What's this? What's this song? It is a Mirage from Klonoa 2.
Couldn't hear the rest of it.
Maybe you should play it, like, when you're alone?
Yeah,
in
maybe.
Sound voice chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is distracting me. I'm sorry.
Okay, just try to play it when you're, like, on your
I'll
own.
just return to the title screen for now. I mean, I like
Yeah.
the pixel art.
Yeah, I'd recommend still play because, like, there's a bit of a story it's to it.
Yeah.
So, like, just a warning. There's actually a warning. It says it's not meant for children.
Yeah.
I won't say why. Just you'll see why it's not meant for children.
Oh my god, speaking of children, I don't know, here comes Gygus.
Yeah. Sorry for
Well-
being rude, guys. I was just trying my best to listen to the game, but again, I can't multitask.
Yeah.
The most I can do is play game, talk to people, but not when something requires you to listen to something. It's like an anti-let's play game.
There are some let's plays of it.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's a bad example then.
Yo, Klonoa's so good. Thank you, T-Bates! Thank you for being a man of culture.
Thank you. But yeah, I'll definitely play this game more properly when I am able to.
Alright.
You know
Thank
who's
you for pointing me in
really
the right
good?
direction.
Yeah?
You know who's really good?
Who?
Not me.
This is not the stream where we do this. You know what's really good?
What's that?
Ice cream.
I will agree.
Yeah.
Also, Jordan, yes you are, shush.
Oh my god.
I wasn't allowed to deny support earlier, don't you freaking start. I
Oh
can't
god, I
use
gotta watch.
what you
Oh my
can
God.
will be said, what will be held against you in a court of law.
Joke's
Oh my-
on you, this channel's an anarchy! We don't believe in
Oh
court!
Oh god, someone just... Okay, so apparently someone decided to do a dub of Weather Report in Anasu. And I'm like, yes. Just... Yes. Just... I gotta watch this.
Mirage sounds so good. Wonder if Klonoa will come to Switch. I hope it does.
I hope so too.
It's not so much that people are saying that Klonoa sucks, it's just that he needs more attention.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with him sucking. Whoever said that needs a kick in the Hestu.
Yeah, whoever says Klonoa sucks has clearly never played the games.
Yeah. Huh? Someone disappeared. Oh, it's Cassie.
Yeah, I think she went on mute.
No,
she just left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she said she wanted to listen to something.
All right.
But yeah, that track from Klonoa 2 is like from like the penultimate level before you get to the final boss. No, Guy Guess is dying. He's going down. I remember someone saying Klonoa sucks because it has a similar art style to Sonic's, and we're aiming that towards your old Klonoa. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, that makes no sense.
Those were old ass times where Mr. Super Sonic Fan 5200 is like, oh, Klonoa Dream Ball sucks because it doesn't have Sonic in it.
That's because it's not a Sonic game.
Because I didn't want to use Sonic.
What? Wasn't?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't you two at least like make up or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, what's going on?
Oh, someone was bringing up the olden days where someone's like, oh, Klonoa sucks because he looks like Sonic.
Oh god.
Which literally makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, but anyways, if there's anyone I would have for Anasu to be voiced in English sub, it would definitely be Riverdude covers. I think he'd be really good for that voice. Like, let him. And apparently his reason is kind of hilarious because he says, "Oh, I'm just horny for Julia. I want to voice her. I want to voice Anasu." Yep, let the man do it. I'm okay with it.
I actually beat the main story of Klonoa 2 in a single go once. I mean, you can. It's not a long game.
I mean, Malik says he sounds like a troll.
He wasn't.
No. From the sounds of it, he was being serious.
Yeah, he was serious and he was being stupid.
Stupidity.
But he admitted that he was.
Yeah. He ended up admitting that, yeah, I was being stupid.
Which, you know, it's something which is a lot more that could be said than a number of other people that have been covered in the past.
Yeah.
And called out for. Or even, like, like, a lot of people. There are a number of people who won't admit when they fuck up. And that's really good.
It's not good. No humility.
I can't take this anymore. I'm hungry. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, okay. I mean, I told him to go get some foods. That's what happens when you have the wrong opinion corrupting your brain. Exactly!
Excuse me.
Wolf! Now that's quite a sneeze.
Yeah. Oh God.
Wah. Oh no! It's the theme. It is playing the theme of Memphis, Tennessee,
Oh no.
and
I
he
can't
is
believe
part
it. You're playing
lizard.
I can't believe it. You're playing the themes of Fortnite.
My name is Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm part lizard.
You know, that should be a lot more dated than it is. That it should be a lot more dated. How comparatively speaking, there's a lot more references to Fortnite. But it's surprisingly managed to stay afloat. Probably helped by the fact that Fortnite itself has
Why am I sneezing so much?
probably partially and part because, they've also managed to predict several things, like Fallout 76 Battle Royale.
So, bless you, Cassie. Someone's giving you the sneezels.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, that was me.
It's okay.
No, that was another lie. That's an underappreciated line from the dub. From the fan dub.
Huh? Wait, what fan dub?
The Sonic 06 real time.
Oh.
I swear, if someone's hacked into my Fortnite account, I'm going to have a birth of cactuses out of my asshole.
Oh. Stretching is good.
Currently being hacked.
Oh God.
Oh God, take me now.
Yeah, but
coming. They can make a.
Huh?
They can actually get me to sit down and watch an hour-and-a-half long video.
Nice.
And just sit there.
I found also one thing I noticed in some video games is that, when someone hates on a female character for very good reasons and everything, and then, like, those fans of that character go, oh, you're just misogynist, you're just being misandrous, and I'm like, what the fuck? No, they actually hate on the...
Or maybe said character is just a piece of garbage. Did you ever think of that?
Exactly.
Maybe I have reasons to pick a character that has nothing to do with anything like gender or age or race. I was trying to say race, but I said age.
Just combine it together.
Age,
no, it's just the fact that
race or gender. Maybe I just think one character is more suited than another. Maybe I'm trying to go for achievements. Maybe, despite everything, I just like a character more, or like playing a character more.
Yeah, no, it's just the fact that like there are people out there that try to defend a certain character, even though the character is like a piece of shit, like actually a horrible human being. I mean, they can be written well, but that doesn't mean that they're actually a good human being. And you know it's fiction, but it's like you can only defend them for so long.
Thoughts on my main and Smash hero?
Never trust the hero name. That's what I
I mean, I have fun messing around with Hero. Like, I don't usually use him for like serious stuff, but like I don't mind like just picking him up and just messing around with him. He's fun.
Yeah, he's just stupidly OP.
Well, I wouldn't even say he's stupidly OP. It's just that, you know, a lot of the reasons people say like, oh, he's so overpowered is because of the RNG stuff. But you know, even then, if you count some of that out, a lot of the stuff that he has is not all that great. Like
Yeah.
all of his normal stuff have really bad frame data, and he's also kind of sluggish. It really is the RNG that does kind of make him good.
Yeah, but yet again, like you know, Dragon Quest has RNG in it.
That's role-playing games in general.
Yeah. So if it's character with RNG, like a RPG, it would have to include RNG.
Can't say it's an RPG without RNG.
Yep. But still, it's actually nice that Dragon Quest got some representation. Like, it was a while. I was like thinking, if there's any game that I think could get its Smash, yeah, Dragon Quest is definitely one of the ones I see coming, or at least one of the first ones. Because I mean, Counter the Dragon Quest is
No?
no, like Counter the Dragon Quest is very popular in Japan. Like, really popular. Like a lot of inspiration from other RPGs came from that series.
You remember Final Fantasy? Yeah, think that series.
No, actually, like that was inspired by Final Fantasy.
I know. No, I'm saying think that series. I'm saying think Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy. Nah.
No, I just remember like Dragon Quest like was the one that inspired Final Fantasy. So it is the granddad of JRPGs.
I will say though.
No, it is really the grandfather. Like, you want to know what year Dragon Quest started?
It all started when Jesus was born.
Yeah, let's get it. Like, let me just see. It was made in 1986. Really old game series.
You don't get much older than 1986.
Yep.
That's canonically when everything. Canonically when the world began.
Yep.
It's canon now. The world began 1986. Don't know why we skipped the first 1985 years.
Even Zelda was inspired by Dragon Quest.
Even if you like say, oh, no one cares about Dragon Quest, well, without Dragon Quest, we wouldn't have a lot of video games that are JRPGs now, would we? We wouldn't have Pokemon, we wouldn't have Final Fantasy, we wouldn't have Legend of Zelda.
Well, more specifically, we want to have Pokemon if it weren't for Final Fantasy, because I believe it was Final Fantasy 2 where it showcased that, you know, a game where like multiple outcomes depending on different changes in your party was possible, which is what Pokemon was built from.
And it was built also from Dragon Quest, so without Dragon Quest, Pokemon wouldn't exist.
Yeah, and therefore you wouldn't have your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Furthermore, Dragon Quest is huge in Japan.
Yeah, very huge. It's like, you know, Sakura was never gonna pick a game that was very popular in Japan. Like, not really popular in the West, but very popular in Japan. Very popular.
Like, Buddy was a big character for the US. A big character over here. Dragon Quest is basically to the east to Japan, and Mendo and Kazooie was to the west. Kind of a very similar story to Dark Sims and Crom, who were also released at the same time.
I do love that meme though, where it's like, America, what's Dragon Quest? Oh my god, Banjo! In Japan, oh my god, Dragon Quest! Who's Banjo?
Yeah, I remember that.
That is scarily accurate.
Yeah. It's why I say it's like, yeah. Like, if it's any game that I definitely think we slash Dragon Quest, it had to be. Like, first one came to mind. Like, outside of Joker, which I was glad got in Smash, because, like, and it was like, well, if an RPG is gonna get in there, Dragon Quest has to get in there. Oh, you know what would be another game that would be hilarious to see in DLC for Smash? Vincent from Catherine.
Oh.
Like, picture that.
I mean, considering the bullshit that Catherine Full Body's been going through, I don't think it'd be met with too much warm reception.
Yeah, but it would still be kind of funny, like...
I mean, it's warmer than Blizzard nowadays, so...
That's true.
I don't even think Bethesda's in that in comparison.
Yeah.
And, I mean, and don't get me wrong. Everything they've been doing is kind of been a giant pile of shit too. But a lot of that is more attributed to really bad practices rather than actively endorsing something that no one wants them to endorse.
Yeah.
And affecting things on a much larger scale.
Oh, you know what else would be funny DLC?
Yeah.
Justin Goblin.
Go on the top.
You know, I think right now, I think I'm good on the progress that I've made.
Let's see. Is it going? Oh, it looks pretty good. Oh wait, did she dye her hair?
Who, Riona?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of her character design, because originally I had her, I basically had a thing where, like, her hair was originally, like, brown, but then, like, she dyes it blue, like, in the middle of her training.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's an intentional touch. That's also why her eyebrows are still brown.
Okay. I'm just reading this, little description. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe and follow me on Twitter, then unfollow me. What did it say?
But yeah, I think I'm good for now. I think I'm just gonna end the stream here.
All right.
Don't need that. We don't fucking hell. You have to do it.
Well, I'm going to TP. Jeez. Alright, so, yeah, I thank each and every one of you for coming. And hopefully, I'll probably get this done before Halloween comes by. I have like 4 days, I guess. I'm probably not going to be streaming it every day. But, yeah, who knows? I might come back later with a stream. Maybe sometime this week, I don't know. It's all up in the air. But I do know that after Halloween, we'll definitely be getting back to me trying to ink up my mangoes. So, yeah.
Alright.
And fare thee well, Dark Lord. Excuse me, I am Izuku Midoriya here. I am no Dark Lord. I am a hero. Plus Ultra.
Yeah.
So,
Ultra.
So yeah, thank every one of you for coming. Thank you, special guests, for joining with me, especially you, Cassie.
Aw, thank you.
Yep. And
Oh, I see how it is. Fuck you.
TP, we love you too.
I love you, man. Don't worry.
Yeah. So yeah, I shall see you all later, and yeah, bye.
Bye.